Hello, welcome to Lighthouse Intuitive Tarot. My name is Julie, and this is February the 23rd, 2023. We're going to pull an oracle and some tarot messages today surrounding today's energies for the collective. Couple of things just to note with the 2323 repeated. Also, February is the second month, and we're in the 2000 years. So we're finding repetition of twos. You could be 23 years old. Those are some relevant numbers to today's energies, and they are repeating today. So sometimes those carry a little bit of extra weight on the days where those numbers repeat. This is the Starseed Oracle. We're going to start by grabbing ourselves an oracle message for the collective. I've premeditated and pre-shuffled the deck, and we'll just see what energy wishes to. Whoop, we're saying that guy. Okay, perfect. That's the one that wants to come out for today. Oh, wow. This is perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. So that's our planet. That's where we get to live in this experience, our human experience. That's planet Earth, and that's a pretty good zoom out. So what an important and impactful reminder. And I mean, to say none of this matters, I mean, clearly that sounds a bit harsh. And I don't really think that we need to take it that way. I think that it's just basically a reminder to keep perspective. And that perspective really is everything. So things are as you decide to see them. Always. We have that power. It's a strong power. It's unshakable, really, when you decide really to sit in it. People can't take it away from you. You know, so many things can get taken away and so many things can change, but perspective, you are always in control of. We, each of us individually are always in control of our perspective if we choose to place our awareness on that choice. Let's read from the book and see what the book has to say on perspective. Excuse me. All right, let's jump right in there. All right, none of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. Take a step back and look at the bigger picture of your life. Step away from the blinkered vision and reactive frame of mind of the me against them. Change your perspective. Shift your point of view and zoom out, out, out. So the idea there is that the further away that you can get from something, the more you can sort of breathe, and the more that challenge or, problem, dilemma, what have you, also gets to have some air and some space around it. And then you can see it from a different light, right? And addressing that notion of the me against them. I once saw a really powerful sketch, and it was of a heart. And inside of the heart was an us and them, everything inside. So that's also a really nice little visual to have in your head, in your repertoire of when you're feeling really against something or someone, and you need to gain perspective, and you're kind of taking that breath and you're taking that moment to collect yourself so that you're not exploding, and being completely reactive in the moment. Seeing that us and them within the same heart, and then just, really kind of casting your heart light onto that, and then moving forward with your authentic voice from that place. It can be a real game changer. We are but a speck of dust in the universe, and yet we think everything revolves around us. We see the planets as ours to own and to conquer, pillaging the land, and setting ourselves up for our eventual extinction. We build fences and walls and create invisible borders. Mother Earth doesn't need us to survive at all. but we do need her. It's time to wake up. A new perspective is urgently needed. We become so lost in our individual experience that we don't realize that most of the things that keep us awake at night are actually just distractions. We're wasting our precious time and resources fighting each other when we should be coming together to heal what's been severed. This moment is a breath in the timeline of your life. This life is a fleeting moment in the tapestry of your soul's experience. That's a big line. This life is a fleeting moment in the tapestry of your soul's experience. Your soul's experience is a flash in the timeline of the known universe. And the known universe is a grain of sand in the unknown universe. Take a moment to see the bigger picture, to find the common ground, to find deep compassion in your own heart, to gain a greater perspective of humanity in this fleeting moment, in the timeline of your soul's existence, in the timeline of all that is, was, and ever will be. Wow. Very, very big message. So definitely a call to perspective. This is definitely a year that we collectively are absolutely being called. Put it this way, if you are here watching this channel, firstly, thank you for your time and your energy, but also know that you have a deep calling within you that is waking up. It's why you're searching these things, and it's why you're watching this type of programming, because there is something waking up and ascending within you, and your soul is aligning you with these types of inspirations and these sorts of messages. These are messages that Spirit, that your higher soul want for you to hear. They want you to connect with this perspective and taking stock of what matters and what doesn't. It's not to say you can't enjoy your daily experience. That's always on the table. Always enjoy your life. Always celebrate your existence. You know, it doesn't have to be all seriousness, but that's the whole point of this, actually. The more you connect to understanding proper perspective, the more you're always having fun, really, with life, because you can let things go so much more easily, because you recognize that they're just a flicker, that actually the other person's joy and peace increases your joy and peace. You know, that we are all connected to one another, and that we can't really escape one another's energies entirely. We can protect ourselves intentionally, but we are meant to feel the collective. And we're meant to keep perspective on the smallness of ourselves in this moment, but also how we are everything and nothing all at once, really. And we always retain the power to decide where our focus is. Wow. Beautiful and deep message. Okay, so we've got the classic Rider-Waite Tarot mini pocket version here today. Again, it was pre-shuffled. Give me one card here to go along with our perspective energy for today, February 23rd. Now, also recognize these energies super fluid, obviously. This is today's date, but if this reading finds you at another date, the messages are still completely relevant. You know, these messages have a timelessness to them. They're always useful. They're always of interest, and they're always worth meditating upon, you know, breathing in the messages that Spirit wishes for you to, okay, there we go, to entertain. The Ace of Swords. All right, the Ace of Swords. Well, aces are new beginnings. Aces are extremely inspired. They are basically a chance at starting fresh, starting new. And the Ace of Swords is often representative of truth and authentic voice and victory as well. So victory in the pursuit of truth, victory in the pursuit of your perspective. You know, you will be victorious in overcoming that which is required for you to take a little look at, you know, or a big look at. So, you know, relating into our perspective, none of it matters. Zoom out, find the common ground. You can use that sword to cut away that which is not needed. Whether that's coming from narrative within yourself, or whether that's coming from narrative that just does not apply to you and does not resonate from the outside, you have the perspective. Okay? And then finally, let's grab ourselves a beautiful crystal mandala. We've seen some repeat cards recently, which I just find so beautiful and interesting, because that's just really spirit saying, you know what? I meant it. I need you to keep focusing there. You need to take a look at this. You need to feel that energy. So in the last few days, we've had that sacred play 1 or 2 times, if not 3 times now even. Wow, gorgeous. Look at that beautiful green. This is the Ascended Master Hilarion and the green Chrysoprase. I'm so sorry, I butchered that. Chrysoprase. I will show you the back of this card and you can screenshot it and make a much better attempt than I just did at saying it. The key word here is discernment. I rely upon my inner knowing to perceive the truth beyond appearances. I feel deep within for the truth of divine love. Sorry, the incense is coming straight at me. I lost my place. I'm sorry. I feel deep within for the truth of divine love with me, guiding me in every moment. Inspired by grace and with perfect timing, I attain the clarity I need. I feel joyful and supported as I trust my emerging insights to safely navigate my way to higher ground. My inner eye sees the truth, which faithfully and playfully guides my path. Oh, guys, how great is that? That tied right in to what we were just discussing earlier. I recognize and am nourished by the supreme vibration of truth. Beautiful. And that really is what discernment is, right? Tapping into yourself, allowing your inner voice and your inner knowing, your gut, basically, your gut brain, to inform what feels true for you and true about our existence versus what does not. And it is so, because you make it so with your perspective, right? Look how beautiful that mandala is. So I'm sorry that I was sort of all over the place trying to read that for you. I'm going to turn this card around so that you can get a screenshot of it if you're interested in going over the words again for yourself. Really a beautiful message. There was the reminder there to playfully approach life and enjoy yourself, all the while maintaining discernment, all the while maintaining perspective, and all the while cutting out that which is no longer needed, inspired toward what you need to initiate, knowing that with right intention and right action, you will always emerge victorious. Thank you so much for being here today, for sharing your energy. Please do like, share, and subscribe. It really helps, first of all, for me to be able to tap into your energy as a part of the collective, but also for getting these messages out to more people who may enjoy really tapping in with them. All right, thanks again, guys. Take care. We'll talk again tomorrow. Bye.